What do you think these structures are? Believe it or not, they're actually public restrooms in Japan.
Between 2020 and 2024, a total of 17 restrooms were designed by famous creators across the Shibuya area. Each one has a unique design that doesn't look like a restroom at all.
So, in this video, we'll show you the best way to explore Shibuya's bizarre yet must-see toilet tour efficiently. Our recommended route starts with the restrooms near Sasazuka and Hatagaya along the Keio line. From there, we'll head to the Yoyogi and Shibuya areas, and finally, we'll wrap up in Ebisu.
For the sake of efficiency, we've left out 3 of the toilets from our itinerary. But don't worry, we'll introduce them at the end of the video, so if you're interested, you can check them out on your own.
First up is the Sasazuka Greenway Public Toilet, just a 1-minute walk from Sasazuka Station, which is only 5 minutes from Shinjuku on the Keio line.
Here, you'll find a row of cylindrical restrooms of different heights standing under an overpass. It's quite a bizarre sight. Inside the men's restroom, the futuristic design makes it feel like you've stepped into a spaceship. Standing in front of the urinals might even make you feel heroic.
For some reason, there are round windows on the outer walls, and if you peek inside, you'll see rabbits staring back at you. At night, their silhouettes glow against the light, creating a whimsical yet mysterious atmosphere. And with that, our Shibuya toilet tour begins. Next, we take the Keio line one stop from Sasazuka Station to Hatagaya Station. From there, it's about a 10-minute walk to the Hatagaya public toilet. This sleek, modern structure suddenly appears at a relatively busy intersection, making it stand out even more.
With its stylish white base design, it looks so beautiful that you might even want to live in it. But in the end, it's still a toilet. In front of the restroom, there's a spacious open area, making bold use of the land. This sophisticated design and open space might just invite you to take a moment to relax, especially after the relief of answering nature's call.
A 7-minute walk straight from the Hatagaya public toilet brings us to our third stop, the Nanago Street Park Toilet, located in a small park along the road.
A large, white sphere suddenly appears, creating a striking sense of curiosity and a surreal contrast with its surroundings.
The concept here is a hands-free toilet. Based on research showing that many people prefer to avoid touching surfaces as much as possible, this restroom is designed to operate entirely through voice commands.
A truly revolutionary restroom, definitely worth experiencing for yourself.
A little over a 10-minute walk from the Nanago Street Park Toilet, hidden in a back alley between apartment buildings, you'll suddenly spot a glowing structure, the Nishihara One-Chome Park Toilet.
This restroom is called the Anden Toilet, inspired by traditional Japanese Anden lanterns. Its soft, warm light brightens up the park, and its open design transforms the entire atmosphere of the space.
This toilet stands out like a glowing beacon in the park, but it wasn't always this way. Previously, it was an old, unnoticed facility with few users. After its renovation in 2020, the number of visitors has skyrocketed.
With a restroom like this, anyone can feel comfortable stopping by. It's fascinating how a simple toilet can completely change the look and feel of a park.
Next, after a 19-minute walk from the Nishihara One-Chome Park Toilet, we arrive at Utsuwa Izumi, meaning Vessel Spring. Located at the corner of a major intersection, this public restroom stands out with its strikingly unique design.
Its rounded, organic form might remind anime fans of Majin Buu's house from Dragon Ball. But this design is actually inspired by the idea of a shared water source, a place where people can wash their hands, collect water, or simply take a short break, whether they need to use the restroom or not. The designers wanted this hand-washing station to be more than just a sink. They envisioned it as a gathering place where people of all ages, from children to the elderly, can come together, wash their hands, chat, and interact.
We also noticed many taxi drivers stopping their cars to use the facility. With its clean and intriguing design, this restroom naturally invites people to stop by. Next, we're heading to the Yoyogi area to explore 5 more unique restrooms. First up is Orasando Public Toilet, located near the entrance of Meiji Shrine, about a 20-minute walk from Nishisando Public Toilet. Despite being in the heart of the city, this restroom has a calming atmosphere, thanks to its distinctive copper Minoko roof. a traditional Japanese roofing style.
Inspired by traditional Japanese architecture, this roof design is commonly seen in shrines, temples, and rural areas. It naturally creates a sense of comfort and familiarity. Even in a busy urban setting, this design has a strangely soothing effect, blending seamlessly with the city over time. The copper roof was designed with the intention that as it ages and develops a patina, it will gradually merge with Tokyo's landscape. The interior is simple yet clean, featuring a unique green-based color scheme that feels both refreshing and calming. With its focus on functionality, simplicity, and longevity, this restroom is a must-visit if you're stopping by Meiji Shrine.
Since this next stop is a bit farther, we recommend taking the train. From Orasando Public Toilet, walk about 10 minutes to Minami Shinjuku Station on the Odakyu line. From there, take the train 2 stops to Yoyogi Hachiman Station, then walk another 5 minutes to our next destination, Yoyogi Hachiman Public Toilet.
Since this restroom is located at the entrance to a forested area, its design was inspired by mushrooms, blending naturally with the surrounding environment. It also features a unique layout. 3 individual toilet units are scattered around the space, with no dead ends, allowing for a more open flow.
Each restroom is spacious, and accessibility features that were previously concentrated in a single multi-purpose toilet have now been incorporated into both the men's and women's facilities, making them more inclusive for elderly visitors and families with children.
With its balance of functionality and aesthetic appeal, this restroom serves as a bridge between the forest and the city.
A 6-minute walk from Yoyogi Hachiman Public Toilet brings us to a restroom that truly stands out within this quiet park, Haruno Ogawa Community Park Toilet.
This restroom glows in soft shades of green, yellow, and purple. At first glance, you might hesitate to step inside because it looks like the interior is completely visible from the outside. But don't worry, it uses a special technology that makes the glass turn opaque when the lock is engaged, ensuring total privacy.
This area gets quite dark at night, so the glowing walls also serve as ambient lighting, acting like street lamps for the park.
Naturally, the inside is just as clean and modern as the exterior. With its cutting-edge features and unique lighting, this restroom looks even more stunning at night. That's why we've scheduled it for the evening portion of our tour. Even if you visit on your own, we highly recommend coming after sunset.
Just a 3-minute walk from Haruno Ogawa Community Park Toilet is our next stop, Yoyogi Fukumachi Small Park Toilet. Like the previous restroom, this one features transparent glass walls, giving it a showcase-like design.
One of the common concerns when using public restrooms is whether they're occupied or clean. This toilet was designed to eliminate that uncertainty. The glass walls remain transparent when unoccupied, but once you lock the door, they turn opaque, ensuring complete privacy.
At night, the illuminated glass creates a glowing effect, lighting up the park like a traditional lantern. With its combination of functionality and design, this is truly a modern public restroom.
Since it's so close to Haruno Ogawa Community Park Toilet, we recommend visiting both together.
A 17-minute walk from Yoyogi Fukumachi Small Park Toilet brings us to a restroom designed by renowned architect Kengo Kuma Nabeshima Shoto Park Toilet. As you can see, its wooden design evokes the feeling of walking through a forest path.
Fittingly named Forest Pathway, this restroom is designed like a small village, featuring 5 separate toilet units scattered throughout the area. Each unit resembles a tiny wooden cabin with slatted wood panels that blend naturally into the surrounding greenery.
Each individual toilet is designed for different needs. Some cater to families with young children, others are equipped with grooming areas, and some are fully accessible for wheelchair users. With its open, well-ventilated structure, this design is also well-suited for the post-pandemic era. A public restroom that feels like part of the park itself. A true toilet village that embodies the spirit of diversity and inclusion. After a 9-minute walk from Nabeshima Shoto Park, we arrive at Shibuya Station. From there, we take the Yamano Line 1 stop to Ebisu Station. The Ebisu area is home to 4 unique public toilets, all within close proximity. Just a 3-minute walk from Ebisu Station's west exit, tucked quietly in the city, is a triangular restroom called Triangle.
In the bustling Ebisu area, this quiet side street is rarely crowded. Suddenly, a striking red triangle appears, creating a bold visual impact. The design is meant to represent the idea of embracing diversity and self-acceptance.
Since restrooms are a universal necessity, regardless of nationality, gender, or race, they serve as a fitting space to reflect diversity and inclusivity.
The design is inspired by origata, the Japanese art of decorative wrapping. It embodies the spirit of hospitality for visitors to this international city, while also creating a safe and welcoming space for everyone. A restroom designed with the hope that all members of society can live safely and happily. That's what this space represents.
A 4-minute walk from Higashi Sankom Public Toilet brings us to our next stop, Ebisu East Park. This park is known for its octopus-shaped playground equipment, which is why locals affectionately call it Octopus Park.
Fittingly, this restroom is shaped like a squid, with the white base color and a roof reminiscent of a squid's head. Its design contrasts beautifully with the park's red octopus structure.
The light, airy roof design provides excellent ventilation and allows plenty of natural light to enter, making the restroom feel bright and clean. It almost looks like a piece of playground equipment, blending seamlessly with the park's atmosphere.
The goal is for this restroom to become a new landmark of Octopus Park, a place where the community feels comfortable stopping by a public restroom that also functions as a rest area within the park. What an innovative idea!
A 4-minute walk from Octopus Park brings us back near Ebisu Station, where we find a restroom called White. It stands quietly next to the police box, subtly blending into the urban landscape.
The concept of this restroom is cleanliness and peace of mind. Designed to offer a bright and refreshing atmosphere, it provides a sense of comfort to those using Ebisu Station. Its understated presence allows it to naturally integrate into daily life while maintaining a welcoming, functional space.
This restroom embodies the idea of thoughtful consideration. With a focus on cleanliness and ease of use, it ensures that anyone can comfortably stop by.
Since it's located right in front of the station, where many people pass by every day, its calm and inviting design makes perfect sense.
A 5-minute walk from Ebisu Station's west exit brings us to Ebisu Park, where we find a uniquely designed public restroom inspired by Japan's earliest toilets, known as kawaya. These primitive toilets were built over rivers, allowing waste to be naturally carried away by the water. This modern interpretation, called modern kawaya, blends seamlessly into the park, feeling more like a piece of park equipment than a building.
The restroom is designed to open spaces between the walls, creating natural entry points. The layout intuitively guides visitors to men's, women's, and universal toilets without the need for excessive signage.
The origin of Japanese toilets dates back to kawaya, where people would relieve themselves directly over the water. In the Jomon period, simple structures made of hardened earth or wooden planks were used. Inspired by this primitive concept, this restroom is designed using 15 concrete walls, arranged freely to create an ambiguous yet sculptural space. A restroom, yet also an art installation, this restroom challenges the way we perceive public spaces. Having such a blurred boundary within a park is an interesting concept, don't you think? Due to its less convenient location, we didn't include this restroom in our itinerary. But before we wrap up, we'd like to introduce 3 more unique public toilets in Shibuya. First up is the house, designed by renowned fashion designer Nigo, located near Harajuku Station.
Unlike the ever-changing cityscape of Tokyo, this restroom is designed to evoke the charm of a classic Japanese home. The concept of onko chishin, learning from the past to create something new, is beautifully embodied in its nostalgic yet contemporary design.
Next, also near Harajuku Station, is a restroom designed like a traditional Japanese Azumaya pavilion. Its circular structure features an extended eave, creating a veranda-like space where people can take shelter from the rain.
The latticed exterior walls allow plenty of natural light and fresh air to pass through, making the space comfortable in both rainy and sunny weather. A thoughtfully designed restroom that blends function with aesthetics.
Located just a 2-minute walk from Hiru Station, this restroom was designed with the idea of creating a toilet that is welcoming and inclusive for all.
The lighting on the walls features 7.9 billion different patterns, symbolizing the diversity of people. During the day, it mimics the dappled sunlight filtering through trees. At night, it transforms into a soft glow reminiscent of moonlight or floating fireflies, visually expressing the project's message. We are all different, and that's what makes us the same.
So, what did you think of our Shibuya toilet tour itinerary? If you want to visit these unique restrooms efficiently, this route is highly recommended. But of course, you can also explore them at your own pace and visit any along the way that fit your schedule.
After checking out these restrooms, you'll probably want to grab some food and enjoy Tokyo's nightlife. We've got other videos covering how to spend a night in Shibuya, so be sure to check those out too.
If you have any questions about recommended spots near each toilet or anything related to traveling in Japan, feel free to ask in the comments section.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
Have an amazing trip to Japan!